Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of A Slice of History with the Butterfly Princess. This week, I'm reading you an article about an historic recipe for a Victorian Christmas pudding. This article has been written by Eleanor Barnett, who is a food historian at Cardiff University. This article has been published in the Christmas 2024 edition of the BBC History magazine. So here goes. Around here, right, so Eleanor Barnett introduces a classical seasonal recipe with medieval origins that is now Steam It, Booze It family favourite. A round dense cannonball of fruity rich alcoholic goodness with a sprig of holly on top, dosed with brandy and caramelised set alight. It's the iconic image of a Christmas pudding, and like much else about modern celebrations of the season, it's a Victorian invention. Its origins go back further. Go back much further, however, to the medieval dish plum pottage, also known as from Monty, a thick soup or stew made with dried fruits, the word plum, that then referred to all the dried fruits and meat, spiced with cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and thickened with breadcrumbs. By the 17th century, it was sometimes called plum pudding. The chopped meat had been replaced by suet and it was boiled in a cloth. Plum pudding soon became a recognisable sign of Britishness, featured in a famous cartoon by artist James Gilroy in 1805, showing British Prime Minister William Pitt the Younger and Napoleon carving a steaming glove into spheres of influence. Plum pudding was served alongside meat, especially roast beef, by then also a well-known symbol of British identity. Only in the Victorian era did this dish come to be known as Christmas pudding. It became a dessert, and as Christmas became the more prominent celebration, the coin traditionally hidden inside the 12th night cake for Epiphany, 6th of January, was placed in the Christmas pudding instead. And it goes on to say that she's followed a Mrs. Beeton 1906 recipe, but she's added a little sugar. Despite the long list of ingredients, this is a really simple make. Will take a fair bit of time to steam on the stove. The pudding can be served straight away, but you might wish to make it in advance and feed it regularly with brandy or dark rum to keep it moist and well preserved. In the mid-19th century, the Sunday before Advent was given the tongue-in-cheek nickname Stir Up Sunday. This was a reference both to the church's official prayer for the day, which began Stir Up with we beseech thee, O Lord, and to the custom of stirring up the ingredients for Christmas pudding well before the big day. In reality, not many Victorians would have done this, but it was the beginning of what is now a much loved tradition among many. So that is it. That concludes this week's episode of A Slice of History with the Butterfly Princess. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you can join me again next time. Bye for now.